Hey guys, welcome back to our new video. We are again back with yet another interesting video for you. This time we're going to make a Postman-like API testing tool using our own code. Does that sound interesting? Yeah. As you can see in the screen, we will be creating this tool at the end of this video. Why not let's go and take a demo, see a demo of any one of the requests, right? So what I'm going to do here is I have this API, the testing API that I can use to test. Let's go with the list users API. I'll copy the link of that API, paste it over here, and it is a get request. It means I need to set the request method as not post, but get, right? And what next? Maybe that's it. I wouldn't need any params here because the request doesn't show any parameters. I don't need to send anything in a header. I don't need to send anything in the body. Let's see. See, I can get the response here. It's in the JSON format, as you can see here. Status code is 200 and the time it took is 153 milliseconds, right? I can go and check another as well. Let's see, copy link address. I'm gonna change it. This is also a GET request and I will send it. See, I can get the details of the user with ID 2, email, first name, avatar, and support, whatever. Okay, so you can see the list of APIs that you have called through this tool. They just keep on appending, prepending, in fact, to this list, right? But we want to be storing these in the database. That's why if I refresh it, the history would be gone. Okay, you can do that easily. Let's first create this tool. Okay, it sounds very interesting. I just showed you the examples of the get request, but we will also do the necessary coding for all these methods to work, right? So let's get going now. Let me create some HTML first. Okay, I will call it API testing tool, and I will be using Bootstrap. So let me include these 3 CDN links. The first one is the Bootstrap CSS, second one is the jQuery, and the third one is Bootstrap JS. Bootstrap JS will require jQuery to be loaded before it, right? So I've made sure that I've included jQuery before the Bootstrap. Now I can use the classes provided by Bootstrap. Let me go with container fluid, and I'll use a row with height of 100, not height, vertical height of 100. And I'll create a class with col md3, col lg2. This will be my left sidebar. I'll call it sidebar. I'll give it a padding of 3. Okay, and I'll go with h4. I'll call it history, and it will have an id of history with class overflow auto in order to enable the scroll bar, right? And max height would be maybe 90 vh. Okay, this should work. Let's see. Okay, but you can't see the difference until you make another call. So this call would be of MD9 and LG10 probably. It's not a sidebar, but it needs some padding. Let's see. Let me write something. Yeah. So we have this section ready. Okay. Now, what about history or this one? Okay, let's move on to the history section. Okay. So for the history, what I will do is I'll create a probably card with margin bottom, and inside it we will have card body with some padding as well, and it will have a span with class badge and BG, maybe primary, no, not primary, maybe success for 200 request. 200 response. So it will say something like 200 and a strong tag. I'll write success class equals something. I don't know what I need there. And here maybe the URL https google.com/abc/ something like this. Maybe a longer one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, something like this. Okay, let me make it even longer so we can adjust the design. This doesn't look good, so what I'll do here is maybe I'll do text truncate. See, this is good. Okay, this looks good. Let me make more of this. Fine. Okay, and if it is not success, then what I'll do, I'll use danger, maybe 500 server error or something like that. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Okay, this looks good. I'll make this dark background afterwards. Let me go to this section now. So for this section, what I need is I need the bar, URL bar, right? This bar. So let me create it. I'll create a row with margin bottom, and inside row I will have maybe call auto, and the first call will have the select box. I'll call it method class equals from select. In the options, we know what are the options, starting from the get, post, put, patch, delete, right? Get, post, put, patch, delete. This should be enough for now. We have another option, that is option itself, another method, but I don't think we need it here right now. Let's create another code, and this will contain the text box, type equals text, id equals URL, class equals form control. Oh, it's not from, it's form control. Maybe placeholder equals enter request URL, right? Let's see. Okay, getting good now. And I will need another call to have the button. I'll name it not call but call auto, so that it fits on the basis of the content inside it. So id equals button, id equals, I'll call it send button, class equals btn primary, and send button close. Yeah, this is cool. This is what I wanted. Yeah, now we need to move on to this section, and this is the tabs, right? So we'll use bootstrap tabs for this one. So this is closed here and row closes here. So after the row, what I'll create is we'll make use of the bootstrap tabs. You can copy it from the bootstrap official website, but I'll create it by myself. Nav tabs mv3, and inside this I'll have li with what's the name, nav item, is it? I think so. Let's see. And I'll need a tag here, href equals something, and inside a I'll write params. Is it? The first one is params, yeah. And I'll need to provide some more details here. So class would be nav link, and this should be active by default, I guess. And it should be data bs toggle. What it will open a tab, that's why I'll write tab here, and the target, database target. Which exact tab it will open? Maybe the params tag. Oh, I don't need to do it this way. I can do it this way. This should be better one. Okay, I need few more tabs. This won't be active and this won't be active as well. So headers and body. This one is headers. Oh no, headers and body. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is fine. Now I need to create the tab pane. I mean the tab content section. So after UL, I will need tab content. It will also have some margin bottom in with it. And I'll create the tab pane. Okay, it will have an ID of parents, the first one. I'll write parents here. Let's see. Oh, why is it not shown? Oh, I think I need to have active, not active. Fade so. Okay, after clicking it's working, but by default it's not working. It means I also need to have active class here. Yeah. Okay. This is good. Okay. Let me create more tabs. The second one would be headers and body. This is headers. This is body. This should work now. Oh, not yet. Why? Because I don't need these classes here. By default, only parents is visible. Yeah. Headers, body. Great. Okay, what we need inside it? We need a text area where we can write some JSON, right? So let me create it. For the params, let me go with text area. ID equals params input, class equals from control, placeholder equals enter query params as JSON, something like this. And I'll populate it with the brackets. Should be fine. It's the same thing in header and body. This will be headers input, enter headers as JSON, maybe headers as JSON. This is body, enter, what can I say here? Enter body. Oh, the spelling of enter is also not good. Enter body, request body, I mean request body. Let me correct this one. Enter headers as JSON. It's not a headers input. It's headers input, but it's not the params input. That's body input. Okay. And let me add one more class to it. Okay. Text area container so that I can provide some CSS later on. Okay. This is good. Let's see. Yeah, this is the params, this is the headers, and this is the body. If I delete this one, I can see enter query params adjacent, headers adjacent, request body. Okay, looks good. Okay. And I will need the response section, the section where I can see the response, right? So let me create it after the tab. Yeah, after the tab itself, I'll create the response section. I'll give it a class of response section and some padding to it. Let's see. Deflex. Oh, sorry. Deflex. Justify content center. No, not center. Let's go with between. Align items center. Margin button 2. Span. I need a couple of the spans here with status to show the 200 or 500 as you can see here. Oh, you can't see here. Let's go with something here. Let me do a get request to maybe this website. And let's see here. See, this one is for status, this one is for the content type, and this one is for the time, the exact time. Okay, so this is status. The next one would be for content type. Maybe I'll add text muted here. And finally, span id equals time. Let me add this class for time as well. But status, I need to design it differently. Okay. Okay, this is good. And now for this section, right? It can be edited. I can't edit it because this is the exact response that we got from this URL. So let me create a text area for it as well. Text area with id equals response output, class equals form control, and I'll make it read only because I shouldn't be able to edit it at all. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is good. Now we can move on to the CSS section. I think this should be enough as far as HTML part is concerned. Now let me write some CSS for it. So we will start with the root, and I will use these color combinations that I've already saved here. Okay, I'll be going through these colors. So let me start with body now. Background color would be, let me go with which one? Dark background. Okay, dark busy. Let's see. Great. Straight away we are into the action now. So for body, maybe I need to change the color. Oh, I don't have this color. Maybe not 30, E0. Okay, looks good. Now for this sidebar, let's start with the sidebar. Okay, it will have a background color of a different color, which is the darker busy. Yeah, the even darker one. Okay, and what next? Border right could be 1px solid with border color. Nice. It's almost similar. Now let me go with the form control or the form select. I'll give some CSS to it. Maybe background color or darker busy. Darker busy. Yeah, this color. And color would be the same one, E0. Similarly, border color would be the border color. Okay, getting good now. And for the form control focus and the form select focus, this will also be same for both ones. Background color would be darker busy. Border color, I can change the border color then. Let's go with 0D6EFD. I don't know how will it look. We'll check it. And color would be 0. Maybe I shouldn't be writing this one, but it's the same thing. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Maybe I need to write because it's using the white color. Okay. So I need to write it now. E0, E0, E0 because it used the default color, right? So I need to write it again. Yeah. Now it's fine. Okay, we're done with this one. Now let's go to the text area container. I'll use a height with some calculations here. Probably 50 VH minus 200 px. Let's see. Okay, should work, I guess. For text area, what we will use, we will change the font family to monospace. Maybe I need to overwrite it as well. That's just because there will be something like JSON or HTML in the text area. This will always be JSON, but this can be HTML or JSON or XML, anything, and the response. So I made sure that it looked like some code. So I used the different font here, and I am not going to allow users to resize it like this. Yeah. Next up, let's move to nav tabs. So I'll change the border bottom 1px solid the border color. Yeah, now it looks uniform. And for the nav tabs, nav link, which is active currently, I'll change the background color to dark BC maybe, and I'll change the border color to the border color, and maybe border color on the other side, and finally the dark color. Let me change the color as well. Color would be white. Okay, it looks good. Yeah, I provided border color in 3 sides. Okay, not bad. Now let's move on to the next one, that is nav tabs, nav link, which is not active. Color would be probably on a darker side. Okay, brilliant. This is good. For the card, I'll use background color of darker BG and border of border color. Getting into shape now. So for the response section, same thing. Background color could be darker BG, not dark, darker BG, and border could be 1px solid border color. Okay. The only thing that's remaining is this font color, right? So for this font color, this is in the history section. Let me go to the history section first. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Badge, BG success. Okay. What I can do here is I can add text to it. Does that work? Yeah, it does. Let me add it to all of them. Okay, now we seem ready with our design, right? Yes, the design is almost ready now. Now we just need the functionality, okay? So for the functionality, let's start. So I will add some JavaScript here. We will need some JavaScript to get the values and submit it to the PHP. So when document is ready, I'll create history. History is empty at first. That's clear. And what I need to do is I need to actually send the request, right? To send the request, I need to click on the send button on click function. On click function, what I will be doing, let's write here. So I'll create a result. I will make an AJAX request to it. URL would be the same URL, the same script, I mean, and method would be the post method. Don't get confused on this post method, right? This is not the post method that you see here. I mean, it's basically the same, but whatever method user chooses and clicks on send, I will be sending a post request on this same script, and we will catch this through the form fields, right? Okay, through the form fields. So now this is the method. Method is post, and content type would be application/JSON data. this is the important thing. JSON.stringify. I need to post a couple of data here, maybe more than couple. So the first one is, as I said, method. The method is method dot var. Do I have a method over here? Yes, I do. So this method would be passed via post method. Now I have the method. Next, I need the URL, which is the $URL.val. Do I have URL? Oh, it's hash URL. Do I have ID URL? Yes, I do. And parents. What are the parents? JSON.parse $params input.val. Yeah, this would be it for the params, right? So let me check one more thing, okay? If there is value in params, then it's fine. If there is no value, don't submit empty string. I need properly formatted JSON. So this is the empty JSON. Okay, this is good now. So this I need for more thing, and that is okay. So for the headers also I need the same. This will be headers input. I do have ID, yeah. And if it is not there, okay, this is fine. For the body, I can use body input dot var. So I passed all the required params here. Fine. Oh, let me check it once again. This is the stringify, and this one is the Ajax, I guess. Yeah, this is the Ajax. So let me do one thing. I need to call it as await. If I need to make it await, I have to do one thing, and that is make this function async. Without making it async, I can't do await here. Okay, now this is good. So now I can do status class, and this class refers to this class, right? Busy success or busy danger. Let me see. If result.status is less than 400, it means success, else it's danger. This is simple logic. And what I'll do, status.html, and this status is this one. Okay, so I'll change the status, and this is the status that you see over here, right? So for this one, what I will do is span class equals badge bg the status class. Am I missing something? Yes, I am. I had to use this thing, right? So after this class, is done, what we will do is, oh, not this one. This is the one. Okay. I think I don't need to close it here. So, okay, this would be it. So what I'll say here is status is result dot, oh my God, it's not the way to do it. Result dot status. Yeah, I have updated the status here. And for the content type, as you can see here, for this one, it has ID of content type. So content type.html would be result.content type, whatever I receive from the response. And for the time dot text would be dollar. Okay, let me do it this way. Somewhere around suppose 156 millisecond. Then I have to make it dynamic, and that would be result dot duration. It should work, I guess. If it doesn't work, we'll see it. And finally, I need to populate the response. So for that one, response output dot val result dot response. Okay, let's see if this works or not. We can check for any URL right now. Let me check with this website. Okay, there's some issue here. Let's see. Oh, I've not refreshed the page. I have, let's see, sportsgov.com. There is no JavaScript error. What does it return? Oh, my bad. Actually, we have not made a request to that URL, right? We have only made the request to our own script. So it won't work now. No worries. We'll make it work very soon. So what I can do is, for now, let me write some PHP here. And you'll get my point now. So what I will do here is, if the request method is post, then I can return a static JSON, right? So let me set the header for this one. Content type would be application/JSON. It will always return a JSON, and it will have a lot of fields here. So result, the status. Let me write it in another way. Result equals something like this. So status would be maybe 200. Content type would be application/HTML probably, and duration would be probably 158 milliseconds, something like this. Response, the actual response. Suppose I am returning HTML, so hello response, something like this. And maybe if there is some error, then connection timeout. So we'll be making all these values as the exact dynamic one, but I'll do it later on. This should be enough for now, so I can do it just JSON encode result exit. Okay, now let me check. If I do it, yeah, I get this one, but I didn't get this one. Oh, got this one. I got this one as well, but the text color are not working. Let me see why it is not working. Okay, text muted. Let's see. Text muted. Oh, the color is, maybe the color is different one. I can override that easily. So for the text muted, what I can use here is color 999. So it should work. Not yet. Maybe I need to override it. Yeah. Okay, MS is there only, so I don't need to pass MS here. It should be fine. Okay, looks good. So this is not the actual response. I'm just faking the response, but we'll be doing this part as well. Just let me finish with the JavaScript section first. So we have the response, we have updated the response. Now I need to add it to my history. This is not dynamic yet. So what I need to do is history.onShift. I'll add another history here. I need to have a couple of things here. First one is method. The actual method is method.val. This should work. And the URL is url.val. This is fine. The status is result.status. So I have added the new request, and now I need to update the history. I'll make a function called update history, and I'll define it here. Update history. This will be updating the history. I mean, adding the content here. So to update the history, let me create const history HTML. Okay, history.map each item. Fine, like this. Okay, now I need this HTML. Where is it? Okay, with the card. Let me put it here. Okay, this looks good. So I'll make it dynamic now. So I need to change this one. Okay, if I had maintained another class here, it would have been easier, but no worries. Let me change this first. So this is $item.status, and this is, oh, is it? This is maybe $item dot the method, not the status, and the URL is $item dot URL. This is fine. I need to have a logic for this one right here. Okay, let's do it. No worries. So if item dot status is less than 400, it's success, else it's danger. I could have reused the one from previous, but I didn't placed another key, so it's okay. It's fine. So I had this ready, and I will finally do join and then update the history. History.html equals history.html. Okay, this should be good. Do I have to do anything here? Let me see. Okay, update history. Let's see what happens. I'll copy it, refresh, and let's send it. See, I have a sportscup.com right here. Great. This is good now. Okay, if I do it once again, I'll have another one. So what I can do here is I can remove the current history because this is just the static test. Okay. If I do it, yeah. If I do it for another website, cool. The history is perfect. What next? So what I need to do next is, okay, now I need to call the exact API, not this static thing. So if it is a post request, now we need to do the real thing of calling that API. I'll grab the request data, JSON decode, file get contents from the stream PHP input stream. PHP input stream. I'll make sure it's in array, not an object. That's why I used true parameter in the last. If we don't use true, it will respond with us with an object. If we use true, it will respond with an array. Now I will initialize the curl. I'll get the URL to be requested, and which will be request data URL if not empty $request data params. If params is not empty, then what I will do, I'll create the query string. Query string equals http build query with the request data params. This will just join all the params, and what I'll do, I'll change the URL to maybe strpos position if there is what question mark in the URL or not. So if equals false. Am I missing something? So maybe, yeah, if it's false, it means I need to concat this one. If it is not, I need a question mark and followed by query string. Okay, this would be fine. So as far as headers are concerned, I'll initialize it with empty array. If request data headers are not empty, then for each request data headers as key val, I will go and push it into that array with key val. Fine. Now the curl options, I need to set the curl options. Set opt array, I'll set it like this way in bulk. Okay, so starting from curl opt url, this will be the url. Curl, let me copy this one. Okay, I need a couple of more as well. So curl opt return transfer. If there is some redirection, just follow it. And then custom request, I'll pass the method here. Oh, I have a spelling mistake. CUSTOM. Yeah, request would be request data method. Fine. And then I will need to set follow location to true as well. This is boolean. And then what I need is timeout, maybe 30 seconds. And finally, I need HTTP header, which I already prepared here. Okay, we are good to go now. Maybe I need to add some more for the body, request body, right? So if in array, if it is a, request data method, if the request method is any one of these, post, put, or the patch, PATCH patch. Okay, if it is among any one of them, so I will need to capture the request body. So curl set option for the ch curl, the option will be curl opt, not url, post field, and the value will be request data body, whatever comes in the body. Fine. Now I can execute the card. Let's see. So response should be curl execute the ch one. Oh, I missed one thing. I also need to calculate the duration, the time taken to execute the request, right? So I'll start time here. Start time equals micro time, maybe 2. And after this is done, I'll calculate the duration equals, I'll round off the micro time of current true, maybe deduct it from the start time and multiply it by 100 to make into milliseconds. Okay, this is fine. Now I think we're done. We just need to update these values now. The status should be curl get info ch. What info do I need? Curl, not option, curl info http code. I'll get the status code here. For the content type, I need to do similar thing. It's not the http code, it will be content type. For the duration, I've already calculated it. The response is the response, and if there is any error, I can use curl error, whatever error is found. So let's check once again. Let's see, we have any error here. I think we have. Let's refresh it. Oh, there's a PHP error. This is now interesting. How should I debug it now? Let's do one thing. Set PHP error reporting on. Every time you find any PHP error, you can go with these 3 lines and you will see what the error is. Just make sure that you have these lines at the first and then refresh it. Oh no. Why is it not showing the error? Okay, we have to check it one by one then. Let's see if I'm missing something. What if I remove everything here? Okay, this should work fine. No? Yeah, it's working fine. But if I add it, there's an error. So there's some error in between. Let's see. Let's cut this one. There's already error. No. Maybe after here. There's already an error. So error is in this part. Let's see what's the error. Am I missing brackets here? I don't think I am missing anything. This is good. This is good. This one is fine. Maybe here. Yeah, I'm missing some brackets here. So it should close here, I guess. See? Now let's say sportscup.com and then send it. Yeah, you get the output. So we have to format it as well. Okay. So what we need to make sure is the height of this text box is calculated according to the based on its content. So let me do the thing. What I will do is I'll create a function that could be used for any input elements. So maybe auto resize the element. I'll call it as text area. Okay, so text area dot style dot height. I'll make it to auto at first and then text area dot style dot height equals text area dot scroll height px. That should work. After putting the output here, what I will do is I'll auto resize. Auto resize which element? Maybe document dot get element by ID, the response output one. See, it should be working now. Let's refresh it. Let's send it again. Yeah, this is great. So I get every HTML that is inside this web page. Okay, this looks good. Now, one more thing I need to do, and that is format the JSON. If it is in JSON format, let's see one request. Okay, so I'm going to check this list users once again, copy link address, paste it over here. This is a get request. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, this is the one I was talking about. I've got the response, but it is not readable, right? So I need to format the JSON. Let me create a function, format JSON. The JSON would be here. I mean the string. I'll call it a string, not a string, str. And then try return JSON.stringify, JSON.parse. I'll parse it first and then again stringify it with these params, and that should be it. So why I'm using try catch? Because it might not be a proper JSON as well. So if it is not a JSON or it can't convert it, I'll return it this way. So before putting it into here, I'll call it format JSON. That's it. So it should work now. Let me refresh it. Yeah, we get a proper response now. See, this is very cool. So we are almost done with the GET request. Now let me try one more GET request. This one, okay. This is a single user. Copy link address, paste it over here, send the request. Yeah, we are getting the response. And it's in the history as well. Now let me try with a post request, okay? Let me try. Okay, we're going to try this login. So this is the API URL. This is a post request. And we need to set this thing in the body. Let's see. So what we are getting here is we are getting a error, right? So let me go through the error. The error actually is we are passing a JSON string through the body. So that's why we need to mention it in the header that we are passing JSON. That's what we are missing here. So what I'm going to do here is content type would be application/JSON. And let's see. Oh, what am I missing here? This should be working. Let's see. So if I go to here, this is what I needed to pass, and I'm checking the header. Where is the header part? Yeah, here it is. There should be key and value. Let me check here. Request data headers. Do I need to refresh it? I think so. It's a post request, and in body, I need to pass this thing. Oh, I should have checked this one. I missed it. Okay, this is sending request. Oh, it's sending the missing email or username. Why is not dumping it? Oh, this is interesting. There's a die over here. It is a post request, that's for sure. Let me refresh it again. This is the body. This one is the API URL. It is a post request. So I can see the body is getting passed. Headers, there is no header. Okay, there is no header. And what I will pass in header is content type application/JSON. See what I received? I received the token, and that's what it says. You should receive a token in case of success. And there is success. This was not success, so it showed 400. Okay, this is great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just a basic version of something like Postman. I will call it just something like Postman, but it's actually not the Postman, because Postman is far more effective, and it's too effective, in fact. So this is just for the learning purpose. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You already know that I have provided a link in the description below where you can find all the source code for this one. And I also want to uh, inform you that you can rework on this tool and add much more features to it. Like you can add something like, uploading a file, selecting a file from here, maybe some more security stuffs. Maybe you can make this history persistent. You can collaborate other team members. You can enhance features for export and import of these requests. There are much more to improve. This is just a basic version, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. This much for today. Cheers, guys.